back to another episode of A New Lens. I'm Wild Will, and on today's book club, we are going to be talking about one of my favorite books, and that is The Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. This is such a significant spiritual piece of work and one of the oldest, coming from China and one of the most creative periods in their history. This is something that I think everyone should read. It is just such a profound piece of work. The idea itself is said over and over again that it's like even impossible to put into words this concept that they are trying to relay to the reader. And honestly, it is one of the books that I see that a lot of other spiritual and religious texts have taken a lot of ideas and concepts from. Um, it is definitely a like stepping stone book, a building block book for a lot of really important pieces of works, pieces of arts that have been created like throughout history and so influential to so many people, right? It's like the universe itself, right? It's like you are in this thing and it's this one thing, right? Like we're all a part of it and there is nothing else, right? Like it's this idea that beyond our physical sense, like, just because your body and your ego is telling you you're separate doesn't really mean you are. So, like, and it doesn't even use that language, I should say, because there's a lot of these are old concepts, so it's like very grounded and like very like, you know, objective reality based, which is like what most of the older like Eastern works are. Like they're more like you do have to like focus and like be aware of your like current situation and current reality and do your best to like live fluidly throughout that. And then the Tao Te Ching is like, this reality is just one thing. And it's like it exists, you're a part of it, whether you want to or not. Like it's impossible to explain like what it is. Like no matter how beautifully described your words can be, like this concept of this greaterness and like this oneness with the universe is just so complex, right? It's like the idea that the names that we have for God are like this metaphysical being that is also a word that we use because we don't necessarily have like a word for this other that is or that we want to believe that is. And the Tao is definitely so cool in that it is like, you know, being a pioneer. It really was one of the pioneer books. Um, right, a lot of others came out around that time. I think Confucianism would be like a little bit earlier, uh, but it's definitely like not necessarily the same as far as what they're trying to guide you into, perceiving life as. I think that one is definitely more grounded in how to, right, again, like how to actually live throughout, like, the physical world, where the Tao is like, it's an amazing thing. Like, you're just gonna have to deal with it because it's beautiful and it's all encompassing and you're a part of it, whether you want to be or not. And, it's a good thing. Like, you just need to accept it and be able to flow with it. Um, right? And it's okay to not know what it is. So, that is the Tao in a nutshell, I would say. Um, Again, highly recommend. Pick it up. There's so many translations. All of them are going to be good to read. Like, it doesn't matter which one because, as the Tao itself explains, there is no words that can be used to describe what the concept that Lao Tzu is actually trying to portray to you. So, that's it for this week. I'm Wild Will. This is A New Lens. If you like this video, please subscribe for more.